Are you that person who's trying to break a bad habit and you have tried everything you can? You've searched through all the internet trying to look for something that resonates with you that can help you break this bad habit, and you are even now in despair because you don't know what to do. This video is for you. This video will teach you how you can go from that person who is held back by this bad habit to that person who has a better life after they have abandoned that habit. Yes, let's get right into the video. My name is Emily, and this is You Can Be Productive. So, yeah, the first thing you have to do when it comes to breaking this bad habit is, most people will believe that stopping a bad habit is nearly impossible. It is not true. Yes, it is not true. Breaking any habit, especially bad habits, might seem difficult, but it is not impossible. It is possible. You can actually stop that bad habit. You can stop smoking. You can stop procrastinating. You can stop any manner of habit, especially since they have a start date, or of course they also have an end date, right? So you have to first of all believe that in your mind that you can stop. Yes, that will actually, because this has to do with mindset first of all. I don't know, but most people when they've done something for so long, it becomes so ingrained in them that, oh, if they stop, something's gonna happen to them, or they can't stop, or they can't stop that thing. Actually, you have to change your mindset regarding that. If you really want to stop the bad habit, you have to believe that you can actually stop. Start with your mind, start with what you believe. If you had believed before that you can stop, you have to stop believing that and start believing that you can actually stop that bad habit, because every bad habit start from the mind, right? So it starts from your mind. You have to start your healing process from your mind, right? So you have to know that you can actually stop procrastinating, or you can actually stop whatsoever habits you have that you want to stop. Yes, and the next thing you have to know or do is to have a strong reason why you want to stop that habit. I don't know what procrastination just keep coming to my mind. No, of course it's a bad habit, right? But it just could be anything. Yeah, so you have to have a strong reason why you want to stop that bad habits. Why do you want to stop? If I can ask that question, ask yourself, is it a rhetorical question? Please answer to yourself. Why do you want to stop that habit? Why do you want to stop that thing you're doing? Maybe because it's stealing away your time. Maybe it's making people not to value you. Maybe it's making people making you to lose clients or lose opportunities. This could be this could be the reason why you want to stop. But what I want to say is that that reason has to be strong enough to be able to hold you back when you're tempted to go back to that habit. See the difference between someone who is able to stop I keep saying procrastination, who has been able to successfully break free from a bad habit, to someone who keeps going back and forth when it comes to them living that bad habit. It's the reason why they want to stop in the first place. Your reason has to be strong enough to hold you. It has to be an hard anchor to whenever you're tempted to go back to that habit. Yeah. So yes, you have to make sure your reason is strong enough to keep you from going back to that habit. And the next point is that you have to identify things that trigger you to do that thing. Yeah. I would say that habits are not standalones. They are not standalone. Like there are things that actually lead to them. For example, someone who smokes, there are things that leads to them smoking. Yeah, most people they smoke because they want to. Maybe they are depressed, and so their trigger is depression. Their trigger is sadness. Their trigger is despair. So whenever they are despair, they turn to smoking. Yeah, that's their trigger. For example, someone who procrastinates, they have they have their triggers. Their trigger is maybe when things that look big. Maybe when they are faced with something that looks enormous or things that look big, they tend to procrastinate. That is their trigger. For example, someone who is battling pornography, when their trigger could be seeing naked bodies. Their triggers could be somebody's exposed body, like I said. So Habits thrive when there are triggers. I don't know if you understand me. Okay, for example, someone who is always distracted. Yes, maybe that's the bad habit you want to stop, distraction. And distraction will always thrive where there is maybe, for example, your environment is full of that thing that can cause you to be distracted. For example, someone who is easily distracted and they are working in an empty room, it will be hard to be distracted in an empty room because there is nothing triggering them. I mean, there's nothing causing them to be distracted. Yeah, yeah. So habits actually needs triggers to thrive. So if you want to stop that bad habit, you have to eradicate. You have to first of all identify what triggers you to do that thing often, and also eradicate them. You have to identify these things because they are as potent as the habit itself. So if you say you want to stop that habit, you're working on it, and you're always with around something that triggers it, before you know it, you will go back to that habit, you will go back to that bad habit. And this is what actually keeps taking people back to this old habit, bad habit, because they have failed to remove the triggers, those things that trigger them to do that thing from the environment. So you have to learn to identify these things that triggers you to do what your this bad habit you're trying to overcome. Yeah, so it is very important. Please, if you're enjoying this video so far, kindly like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. Please guys, encourage me. If you actually feel like you're getting value from this video, please kindly drop me a comment. You can drop me a love emoji, you can drop me something that will encourage me to keep showing up on air. And seriously guys, this channel is all about productivity, time management, things that will basically help your life become better on a daily basis. So please do not do not click out of this video or go today without subscribing to this channel. So the next thing you have to do, right, when it comes to stopping a bad habit, is to actually create a new habit. Pardon me. See, the human mind, your mind is designed in a way that it has to contain something. Your mind cannot be vacant. It has to include something, right? So if you're trying to stop a bad habit, you have to have something better, something good to replace with that bad habit. Because you cannot say maybe you were procrastinating before and you decide to stop procrastinating, and you just stop procrastinating, and you did not replace that procrastination with something better, maybe with how you can better manage your time. You will most likely go back to that bad habit. Sorry. Sorry to burst your bubbles, but that's the truth, because you have to know that your mind cannot be empty. So at that moment when you're actually tempted to do that bad habit again, you need to have a good habit that you have on standby to replace with it. For example, maybe the other person is trying to stop pornography, and maybe, okay, let me paint a scenario and think about it. You're in a place where you're tempted to maybe masturbate or watch pornography, but you already promised yourself that you want to stop with bad habits. You have tried all the other steps. Yeah, you have a strong reason to want to stop. You believe that you can stop, and then you're tempted. What do you do? So instead of you going back to do to like instead of you you know giving in to your trigger, yeah, to that trigger, you can actually do the other good habits in place of the bad habits. This is how people who have successfully overcome bad habits do it. They always have this very good habits that they have created for themselves, such that whenever they are tempted to go back to that bad habit, they use that time on on that good habit. And this has actually help a lot of people overcome bad habits seriously, and even they've been able to overcome, and they are standing, not going back to that bad habit. Yes, and the next one, this next one is so amazing. I mean, this number 5 point is something that you not see it coming, right? But it's very important. It will actually help you cement all the points, all the 4 points, first 4 points that I've mentioned, and this is it's to get an accountability partner. See, there is nothing as good as you having someone who keeps you accountable, who's always on the phone with you saying, "Oh, did you do this today? How far were you able to overcome this?" No, people, that person who is always who wants the best for you, right? That person who wants you to overcome that challenge, that person who wants you to, you know, go past what is holding you back, because actually bad habits hold you back, and there's nothing as sweet as that, really. And most times, see, there's always a higher success rate to for people who have accountability partner keeping them accountable when they are trying to stop a bad habit. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you did, kindly drop me a comment. Seriously, it will mean a lot to me. If you can kindly drop me a comment in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video links right here.